Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing IZZET Midrange. IZZET Midrange because there's just a bunch of good stuff in these ones that I feel like don't see a lot of play because of Drakes. And so this is a Drake-less deck. Well, I mean, you can kind of count niv-mizzet in there, but no. So anyway, one thing we could add in here as well is probably a couple demanding dragons. But overall, what we're trying to do is we're trying to play. Actually, we're gonna do it. We're gonna drop a Rekindling Phoenix, add a demanding dragon because it's my favorite card. All right, add a demanding dragon. All right, now we are set. All right, so this is it mid range. And it's going to be so expensive now, but that's fine. All right, so what we're trying to do with this deck is we are playing some super spicy stuff. So we are playing our just basic, good things in Izzet, niv-mizzet, Ral, Tezzeret. We have Sarkin to kind of ramp us up into our niv-mizzet. I've been debating and also including Lathless Dragon Queen in here, but I feel like we're just a little too expensive at this point. So the best thing about this deck is that we have so many. It's such a versatile thing on the low end. So we're basically just removing as many things as we can, taking care of the board turns 1 through 4, and then after that point, we kind of are hoping that we're kind of ahead on cards, a couple other things, treasure map. Dragon's Horde to kind of help us out with that, as well as ramping into stuff. Then we have a Joyra out. We have one of our Planeswalkers out, and kind of getting into where we can set up for a board with niv-mizzet, with one of our big guys Zahid, Rekindling Phoenix, and just kind of swinging in for points at that point. So that's the goal of the deck. One card I need to add a card really quick as well. Again, this one I barely deck tested this one at all, but we're going to do Fiery Cannonade as well. That absolutely needs to be 2 of in the format right now. We're going to take out Lava Coil and Lightning Strike for that. And there we go. So this is the deck now. But if you guys like my stuff, like these kinds of videos, please leave a like, subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into the gameplay. Here we go. Before we jump into the gameplay, a quick thanks to Fusion Gaming for sponsoring this video. Be sure to head over to fusiongamingonline.com for all your Magic the Gathering needs. Check the link in the description below. Alrighty, against Parkrat, and let's play some IZZET Midrange, and this is okay. Depends on what we're up against, but I mean, we have the mana for everything we need, so we're going to keep this. Treasure Map turn 2 is okay. Alright, Steam Vents, tapped. Alright, so now we have mana for the Phoenixes. Phoenix Eye. Walking Corpse. Oh, I think this is just the pre-constructed deck now, which is fine. Alright, so Treasure Map. We're already playing 3 rares in a row against a pre-con deck. Kind of feel bad. Now I feel less bad. We're actually going to... Oh, man. I meant to put a stopper there. We're going to play the Mountain past the turn, and once they commit to this board with the Death Baron, then we will Fiery Cannonade. And Fiery Cannonade kills everything. And it just feels so mean. But now we will Rekindling Phoenix. We're not really using this Treasure Map at all, but that's not really the plan with this deck. Like, Treasure Map is like, it's there first off to help with Zahid. There's some other reasons it's there. But, alright, return target creature from the graveyard to the hand. Yep, Death Baron, that's fine. Ral. Let's go ahead and let's play Rekindling Phoenix so we can get a scry off here. This also gives a good blocker for anything they're doing, and then Demanding Dragon might have more value next turn. Pass the turn. Swamp. Barassa's Contempt. We'll scry at that point. Might as well. Another Ral, definitely to the bottom. We're going to stop on our upkeep this time. Dead Weight. Interesting. Let's see here. I feel like he's just going to kill that, but I guess that's not a terrible thing either. We can Still do quite a bit of damage. And actually blocking this now just makes it better with dead weight. So dead weight on the Reeking Phoenix is not that good at all against that. So let's go ahead and we'll scry. If it's land, ooh, that's not a good land to keep on top though. If it was a fast land, then we would keep it. Otherwise, we're just looking for better stuff. All right, there's fast land. We'll stop on our next main phase as well. Let's go ahead, Demanding Dragon. We'll play Ral for the next turn, or save it for the next turn. If he kills this guy, we swing in. If not, we save it as a blocker. This way we can block and get our Phoenix back. All right, Death Baron. Yep, Skeleton. Please swing in. Oh yes. Oh no. All right. Yeah, pay and draw. Sack these. Get some card draw going. Joyra is amazing. Draw. I'm kind of playing around right now, and I probably shouldn't be, because it's not nice. But this Reeking Phoenix kind of stops them from doing much for a while. Let's go ahead and Joyra. We get to draw so many cards next turn. All right, so Joyra, go to combat, swing in for 5, down to 8, pass the turn. Gravedigger. Gets a creature. Gets his last zombie, I believe. I think that's all they've got. Passes the turn. Well, we have the Ionize as well. All right. So, sack, draw. We don't have victory yet. Oh, there's niv-mizzet. I don't want to win that way right now. Oh, okay. Ral or niv-mizzet? Yeah, let's just niv-mizzet. You don't get niv-mizzet out all that often, you know. So you got to do it when you can. All right, and then we swing in. Did we draw a card off of that? Is that where we drew the syncopate? I don't think I even noticed. But now we have quite a bit of card draw. We can ping in for last points of damage. Which I'm not going to do it. That would be really, really rude. You can swing in for quite a bit, but we're just going to block one of these guys. They all have Death Touch. Yeah. Alrighty. Up against Fallen Hero. Fallen Hero. And let's see what we get here. Well, Sarkin turn 3, Fiery Cannonade, and Essence Scatter. This actually is pretty good. I have 2 negates and 2 Essence Scatters. I probably should go down to 1 negate and maybe find some more removal, or up another Essence Scatter. That would actually probably be pretty good. Well, Mountain, pass the turn. Well, we are finding all of our red sources. Bishop Soldier. Who plays Bishop Soldier? Well, we are going to Essence Scatter. Fiery Cannonade might hit quite a few things. So, we're going to pass the turn. Well, that's a good thing to hit, because it wouldn't die to the Fiery Cannonade. Leonin War Leader, or Vanguard, I mean. Down to 18. Alright, and pass the turn, and now we, hopefully they play another Pride Mate. Yes. Now before that triggers, well, I guess not before it triggers, but now is when we play it. They do gain life, but down to 3 cards, we pretty much destroyed their game plan so far. 2 treasure maps isn't bad. Starting, I guess Sarkin gets us up to niv-mizzet though on the next turn, so Sarkin. And we can actually probably discard one of these treasure maps to draw something better.
I know what I'm doing.
Alright, discard 1 treasure map for land. Maybe that was a bad play though. But yeah, niv-mizzet next turn should be pretty close to the game. They probably will have some Conclave Tribunals. Resplendent Angel. Well, so add blue and blue. is looking kind of like an interesting version of Grixis Dragons right now, actually. Let's see if it works. They have been pretty short on land. All right, there's a Conclave Tribunal. Does not let us draw a card because it's not an instant or sorcery. That's cool. Blink of an Eye might be good here, honestly. Okay, Sulfur Falls. Discard and draw. Land. Alright, well, we will double treasure map, I guess, and double scry. And pass the turn. We need to find some removal. I feel like this deck is full of removal, and I haven't seen much of it at all. Alright, Pride Mate. Yep, that's fine. Take damage. Scry 1. Phoenix on top. And we're just going to scry 2 to put a counter on here. And pass to my turn. And discard this mountain. Not useful right now. Fight with Fire is, though. Ooh. I don't think we need to fight with fire yet. So let's Rekindling Phoenix. Scry on their end step again. Pass the turn. And then let's stop on our upkeep as well. You can't... Anytime you're on your turn, it erases everything as soon as you end your turn. So like if you put a remove stop, you have to wait till their turn to do it. Which I think is a little annoying. Another Tribunal. Tapping the Pride Mate, huh? Now I'm really wishing we had Blink of an Eye. Although I guess it would come right back. Yep, resolves. Yep, hit Sarkin again. Well, now we need, ooh, niv-mizzet on top. Does niv-mizzet give me enough mana as well? Pass to my turn, so I can use 2 here. Do I want to sack these to play it with the Fight with Fire? But then I'm using the treasures for it. Let's draw, of course. Use the actual scry as well. Go to main phase. We'll go ahead and play this first. So add 2 mana.
Come to me.
Blue and blue. We have a ton of reds, so might as well. Niv-mizzet. Let's scry and see what we hit. And this also gives us treasure. So Essence Scatter. I kind of want something that can hit this guy now. Let's put... Actually, we'll keep it on top. We'll keep it on top. That's fine. All right, now we will Fight with Fire. Do we flip both of these first? No, let's not. All right, so pay 5, kill Angel. Red. Yep, whatever. Get to draw the card. I don't actually get to use it here. We're going to target here. And now we at least get to protect the Sarkin. Chances of them having another one, I guess, are possible, but hopefully not probable. Okay, pass the turn. Stop on our upkeep. Can't actually Essence Scatter anything. I probably should have put that to the bottom. Revitalize. Yep, drawing a card. We like that. We're going to ping this guy. I mean, he gets to put a counter on as well, but... So, Doesn't have enough for Conclave Tribunal now. Dawn of Hope. Does have enough for that. Alright, pass to my turn. Alright, so first off, Scry. Dragon's Horde, I think to the bottom. It's not amazing here. Actually, it's good with Starkins if I get some other stuff, but we'll put it to the bottom for now. Alright, so draw. Ping them. Resolve. Go to main phase. Lava Coil here. Draw a card. Ping them. Alright, well we had another Dragon Sword, so I'm actually happy about that. That we didn't do it there. Let's see here. Let's go to combat, swing in. And we'll just play a Rekindling Phoenix here. We could have drawn a card and pinged there, but I'm going to kind of save that for later. And I might just tick up and do nothing here. Discard. We could discard the Dragon's Horde. Try to find something better. Dragon's Horde's good, but I don't think it's what we are looking for right now. And we get to play land. Alright. Now we don't have to sack as much treasure if we do play this and scatter. And this is the idea of the deck. This is what I was wanting to have happen. Is it doesn't feel as control-y, but you get still feel like you still play control-y type cards, but it's all because you're trying to do something even more fun. All right, Pride. That will get countered. I get to draw a card, ping them. And this might just be a scoop now. Yep, draw a card. That's Joyra, ping. We will play Joyra. We will discard here and draw a card.
What madness!
Ping. Draw. I'm drawing beforehand just in case we can actually do enough damage this turn. Not looking like it right now. Sack another. We have a couple lightning strikes. Well, it didn't work. Still getting in quite a bit of damage here, though. Let's go ahead with Island. Swing in. Down to 2. Pass the turn. And yeah, this is how I wanted this deck to look. I am liking this right now. But they do have another Revitalize. We get to draw a card and ping them, so they go down to 1, go up to 4. And they get to draw a card. They've been really low on mana this whole time, which is bad, but I mean they are playing a cheaper deck. Resplendid Angel. Which doesn't keep them alive. Now it keeps them alive, actually. Well, no, because we get to draw and ping. Yeah, so. Oh, and we have the Joyra. All right. Well, that one went kind of how I was picturing it in my mind. That's the deck I was trying to build right there. Alrighty, up against Franklin 1895. Bring it on, Mr. Frank. And removal and some stuff, and we're on the draw. We're gonna keep this. Zahid could come down turn 4 with the treasure map and play. Oh, there we go. We like that. We like more lands. More lands in general right now is great. Well, we will hold up the negate against this deck right now. Yeah, we'll hold up negate. I don't really think we have a good turn 3 play, so we're going to play treasure map there. That can resolve. That's fine. Let's draw cards. The big ones we want to stop are like if they try to chart a course or something like that. Alright, yeah, we're going to have to do anything. Pass the turn. Now we will treasure map. Pass the turn. This way we actually get to use it. Radical idea. And And then we have Zahid the next turn, which is pretty good against the Drakes. Hopefully into Demanding Dragon. So we can't scry on our upkeep. Alright, they have a 2/4. Actually, do we want land on top? Yeah, land's not bad. Land's not bad. Alright, my turn. And Island and Zahid tap down that treasure map. And this is actually probably like the best type of play. Like, what would be best is if we had something to remove or counter on the first couple turns, as far as like playing our mana the most, but I'm liking this. It takes quite a bit to remove a Zahid as well. Like, they have to have a Shock and a Lava Strike. Or Rari Conjecture with nothing in the graveyard. Oh, I guess I forget that these guys are actually over there. Well, let's go to combat. We're going to swing in for 5. See if they'll take another 5. And now they have to answer quite a bit. Down to 10. And yeah, this is how I like this deck looking. They're having to play creatures to stay defensive, but they're not going to be able to pump them up enough, and they're actually taking their graveyard with this. It's kind of an interesting game plan. Alright, well, let's go to combat, swing in. We might just hold up the Ionize for anything else that might happen. Alright, that resolves. I don't think they can grow them big enough. Yeah, okay. So shocks us. They didn't shock one of these guys. That actually would have let them kill one of them. Alright, well, what we're going to do is we will Lightning Strike one of these guys so that I can do enough damage to kill them both. Down to 5. And we have the Ionize. So, yeah, pass the turn. Alright, and so this one, they could double Lava Coil. Which I guess we Ionize that. Or I guess negate. Alright, Explosion. We will negate it. We negate the first one. The copy still hits. And it actually, I believe, it gets to choose new targets. So I probably should have countered the second one to make them both target here. They might be able to draw a land and a shock, I guess is what they're thinking here. And no land, so now we treasure map, and opponent keeps it up. Alright, perfect. Exactly how we wanted to play that one. That was going great. Alright, here we are against Chrome. Bring it on, Chrome. He's a chromey kind of guy. Alright, we're going to keep this. A lot of counters in the early turns. But we are okay with that. And a Banefire. Alright, pass the turn. Issue is that we keep playing up against mirror decks in this format. Like in Ranked, you don't see that as often. There's a negate at least. Alright, pass the turn. Now we're hoping to find some lands. Card draw would be great. Or ramp. We will Essence Scatter. We're basically going to counter just about anything at this point. And good. Land is great. Anything that keeps our Ral alive, more alive, is what we want. Right, Thief of Sanity, also Essence Scattered. And give me land. Oh, not a land. Alright, Treasure Map. Pass the turn. We'll see if we gotta negate anything. Lazav. Alright, that can resolve. That hits Thief of Sanity on the next turn. They haven't played land yet for turn either. Actually, did they miss their land drop last time as well? Because I think we were... Were we on the play? Or the draw? Looks like it. And I think they kept that one on top. All right, treasure map. Let's also stop on our upkeep. Another treasure map. I guess that's ramp, so we keep up the ionize. So yeah, we're gonna. I guess we don't get to keep ionize if we play it again. But yeah, go to my turn. We already want that on top, so draw it. Go to main phase. We can keep up negate, but is that good enough? Yeah, let's just double treasure map. This should give us quite a bit of card advantage in the late game. So, pass the turn. Scry on their end step. Possibly negate something here. If it's a disinformation campaign, we will negate it. And then we'll stop on our upkeep. Yeah, gonna do the Thief of Sanity thing. And actually, what we can do here, I can kind of see if I don't want him to get some stuff. Do we want that on top? I mean, I guess that's fine. That can be on top. And we're going to scry here as well, just to get the counters on it. I mean, he can definitely get some better things there, but he, I mean, hopefully he tries taking land. I don't think he can actually take land. Yeah, because it's a spell, I believe. Yeah, you may look at it and cast that card, not play that card. I've always been in between with what works with everything there. All right, so negate and Dragon's Horde down. You might have been thinking about Dragon's Horde because it was ramp, right? Pass to my turn, and well, we definitely scry here because we can still play the Row. We might just Banefire this guy. Mountain on top. Yeah, we like Mountain on top, I guess. All right, draw. Main phase. How many spells do we have in here? Banefire might be useful still, so let's go ahead and Ral. And I mean,
Let's see what you got.
he's really not wanting to swing at me with this guy. Let's go ahead and kill it though. He spent so much mana onto this fella that it's kind of sad to hit it, but that's also why we're doing it. He still gets to cast the cards that he took from here, and we're just going to pass the turn. We'll stop on our upkeep again. Scry. We get a scry and then an extra draw, so Etrata. Well, that resolves. Do we need to keep up mana for this Banefire? I think we do. So pass the turn. We're actually just going to draw here. Sarkhan's Fireball. Go to main phase. We will tick up here.
Ooh,
Try to find land. Or Lava Coil, Syncopate. Syncopate's not bad. So this is definitely an Etrata deck. Anyone playing Etrata is playing multiple of those. So we're going to... let's grab a Syncopate, I think, over the Lava Coil. I guess we're already holding up control. What I'm thinking is we can kind of just misdirect them. Like, Etrata, it can swing and kill Ral, but it's not going to swing and kill Sarkhan here. So we can just keep up our card advantage. So let's play Sarkhan. If they try to bounce back the Etrata, which is what they typically do with this deck, then we can negate it. We will... let's discard one of these. Let's discard the negate. For another Ionize, not bad. Alright, pass the turn. We can draw cards if we need to as well. I'm not sure that was the right play. I mean, we had the Banefire to kill it, but I was just worried that on the next turn we would kind of keep being behind. But I guess once Ral got bigger, it would have been better. So, all right, that's fair. Definitely should have done it. All right, swings at Ral, can't be blocked. It doesn't trigger its ability this way. And actually, it doesn't bounce unless it actually hits a creature. I did forget about that. So I definitely should have been fired there. Bad call on my part. Yeah, absolutely should have been fired. Dimir Spybug, we will... we'll ionize that. Down to 18. All right, the Discovery. I was worried about them possibly having dive downs. They might be looking for land for that as well. Yeah, that was definitely a misplay. I should have been fired there. They would have got down the Dimir Spybug, but we have so many other things to kind of draw into at that point. We are going to start up on our upkeep in Scry this time, though. It does turn off our Banefire. Oh, cancel. My turn. Scry. Dragon Egg, huh? That actually makes him bounce the card. So I'm actually going to keep that on top. Draw. We're going to tick up because I'm okay with keeping this.
Are you ready?
Pay 2. Dragon Egg. You can exile that card all you want, my friend. It makes them bounce this, and then we can syncopate or ionize anything else that pops up. Let's do draw a card here real quick as well, though. Just in case. I probably should have done that before everything else, but pass the turn. We do get our Ral back, so unpunished, kind of. I mean, 7 cards in hand. He has to have some sort of shenanigans going on here. Well, we will ionize that. Yeah, let's just ionize it. This is if it does damage to a player. So he can still swing in at Sarkhan. Alright, next turn we're going to fire this guy. I clicked that too late. Alright. We're gonna pay the 2 life. And tap this the way we want it paid. Alright, so 6 mana. And you have 6. Alright, there we go. And I think we just hold up this syncopate instead of scrying here. I guess we can treasure map still. Let's pass the turn. This way it only uses 1 treasure instead of 2 if we decide to syncopate something. Just because it's mean to do it, like they tried it again. I mean, they can take control of a Dragon Egg, I guess. Because when the token comes down, it actually comes under my control. So that's totally fine. Yep. Scry, Zahid on top, absolutely. And draw. And we'll tap one of these. Oh, Z. Go to main phase. This always does that. All right. Tap that thing. Do we want to play Ral here? I think we do, actually. I'm okay spending a treasure for that. Yeah, spend 1 treasure for Ral. Might have been able to draw there to see if we can find something else, but look at the top 2 first. Ionize. We'll keep that in the hand. And we're just going to
Look to the skies.
pass the turn. All right. And now I feel like we're in a pretty good spot here. Also had a Zahid. Well, we will... I guess I can kill it with Ral, but let's just syncopate it. Resolve. Alright. Well, we're keeping him off of doing, like, literally everything, which that feels good. Feels mean, but it feels great. Alright, tick up. If we have dead draws off of this, then we can always get them back with here. So let's... Actually, Fiery Cannonade is pretty funny. Fiery Cannonade actually might be really good against their deck. Let's draw here now. Because we can get this back. Alright, so Joyra. And let's add mana. Fiery Cannonade gives us back the Dragon Egg, which gives us victory next turn. Down to 11 past the turn. So yeah, Fiery Cannonade gives us victory. We have Ionize to kind of hit anything else, but... Which, a lot of their stuff, too, also dies, too. Ooh, Demon Lord Bells Unlock. Well, we'll just Ionize that. I'm so sorry, my friend. This is why I hate playing against Control. It's for all the same reasons of everything I'm doing to you. There's but it does keep it up, finally. Oh, man. See, I just don't like playing that way. It's just so mean. Like, it's good, but it's so mean. All right, so let me know what you guys think of IZZET Midrange. Is it good? It is. Is it? I don't know. Anyway, I thought it played out pretty well, and I think the biggest issue with this one is just not... Like, you have to get the right kind of draw. Like, you have to draw the right answers for what they're doing. But that's with every deck. So this, I think this has a legitimate place in the format. It needs to be tweaked around a little bit to kind of fit what's there. But this way, you're playing a Drake-less Izzet deck, and that's what I like. Is no wizards, no drakes, just niv-mizzet and Izzet. And really, really fun. We never ran into our Tezzeret, but he would have been good too. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.